Welcome to the DarkAbridgerEX's abridged Spoodcast, where we take the usual Spoodcast, we abridge it into tiny bits so we don't take an hour and 30 minutes or more of your time, but still give you something per month to just, do a little talk show stuff, but abridged edition. I'm your dude, your boy, the El Dante, the DarkAbridgerEX, and there's no guest for this one. It's more of a solo thing, and just trying to keep it as nice, neat, and short as possible. Maybe like under 20 minutes. That's the goal I really want to aim for. I was just going to do like a little mini series for the next few months till like the end of this year, and we're just testing this out, seeing how this flows out, and at the end of the year, you guys can let me know in the voting whether you prefer the abridged Spoodcast or the regular Spoodcast. Completely 100% up to you. That's pretty much it. So without further ado, let me just briefly recap on what's been going on with life since last time we talked. So life since the Spoodcast finale ended, there really wasn't really too much. There's nothing going on in life, really. There's just been, like, school, and that's it. I managed to pass that fucking English class, and it was fucking... I was a pretty good student. Most of my grades were like fucking 90s, or like 90 out of 100, or like 7 out of 10, or perfect grade scores. It was pretty there. Like, I missed like a few assignments, and there was one paper I turned in where he kind of gave me like a bad grade, and then my final paper came in. The final paper, like, the theme of the class was centered around memory, as I discussed in the Spoodcast finale, and I really was intrigued by that. There was a book that I read, there was movies we watched that I actually liked and enjoyed, and he wanted us to have a final paper that discusses memory, but also using real-world, timely, relevant examples. Meaning I had to, bring up a topic from the real world and relate that to memory. Like, that's pretty hard to fucking think about. And considering the kind of guy that I am, like, I'm the kind of guy that prefers to not mingle in real-world affairs, living on the island, keep my head where it needs to be. That was just, like, tough. But, Diz and Richard, like, helped me, like, find some sources and things to talk about, and so I went from there. And I write the paper. I turn it in. Like, I even had Richard, review it and all that stuff before I did it, and it turned out I got a 0 out of 200. My grade, basically depended on that paper, and I got a 0 out of 200. So, of course, I panicked, and I DM'd the teacher, and I was like, bro, I really need this to pass this class, at least with a C. I would prefer to have a B. But if I could, get another chance on this paper, could you let me know? Let me know what I did, and I'll try fixing it. He basically told me on the grade review that my paper was more about the topic that I chose, which I'm not going to bring up on this Spoodcast, instead of memory. So he told me to take one of my other previous papers and go from there, and then reformat my essay like that. So I did that. There was this paper that we wrote called My Madeleine, or Madeleine, whatever the fuck. I keep forgetting. It's French, I think. And it was the topic was about writing about an object that holds a specific, a really intense memory for you. Like if you look at this object, it sparks up a memory. Say, if you ate this specific muffin, it reminds you of the last time you ate this muffin and all the memories associated with it, kind of thing. At the time, I wrote about this necklace I got from people I really cared about, and the story behind that. So, that being said, I kind of did something similar with my paper, and it actually centered more on a memory-based thing than my other paper, which was great. Big improvement. Even had one of my friends, Kento, check it out and proofread it. We sent it. All I need to get on that paper was at least 70 out of 100 to pass the class. Or 200. 70 out of 200. He gave me a 70. So I passed the class with the 71%. So now I'm 100% done with my community college. I'm ready to transfer to my UC, or SCU, or CSU, whatever the fuck, I don't know. I just gotta figure out when I can register. I keep checking the site to make sure I don't miss it. Clearly I can't do it now, but I also need to like talk to a counselor and shit, figure out what am I doing, because I looked at the papers and it looks like I only have to take 2 more classes and then I'm done? Question mark? So, yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. I need to find a way how this works, and it's really gonna be hard to like communicate to the specific counselor I want to talk to, or even if that, then if I can't use my counselor for reference, I have to like find a way to contact the school. And you know, all the opportunities to do that was right before the pandemic hit, or no, I didn't even get the chance because the pandemic hit. So it's fucked. So in terms of life, that's been really much it. Turns out I think my shoulder might have been torn, so working out has been but I've been still trying to like at least do squats and sit-ups and still run, because obviously I just can't keep spending my weeks on a chair. I like to get physical. So that's been also a thing. Other than that, I've been just chilling. Like there was gonna be a barbecue that I was gonna have for a that's right, I could say it, for a Five Guys reunion, and then that got canceled because the guy who initially started it couldn't go, and then of course COVID just kept getting stronger. It's like, you know, I say this a lot, but this is the year to not. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I don't want to really dive too deep into the COVID talk, and we're all sick of hearing of it. We all just want it to be over with. That's it. Other than that, moving on to like stuff I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of anime. See, for those of you who've forgotten, I often watch while I go out of my room, usually to like eat and stuff, and that could take about an hour depending on what I'm doing, or you know, whether there's other things I'm doing alongside that. So, since I didn't really get to dive too deep onto it since last Spoodcast, since we were really abridging shit, but to go by it real quickly, I know I was watching Kaguya-sama finally, because I really love the whole concept of, you know, trying to like make the other confess through like all these dramatic memes, and it was really enjoyable watching that show for sure. And I really liked Kaguya and Shirogane. The Shiroganes, both Miyuki and Kei, even the father, they're fucking amazing. Shirogane family is amazing. Like, fucking Miyuki, he's amazing, relatable, and a fucking man. Kei's like the best fucking emoto I've ever seen in my fucking life. And the dad, while he could be like a little he's still pretty fucking cool. Like, season 2 really made him really cool. That was great. And then we had the other guys that were in the show too. We had Meme Girl. Meme Girl will be Meme Girl, and that's literally all I see Chica as. And then we had Yu. Yu was at first, you know, I saw him as that antisocial character that was also pretty bummed out, but then his arc happened at the end of season 2, and I was hit home. Oh my god, he struck a chord with me. I may or may not have had my own person like that, not like in the exact same context, but like, you know, that person be haunting you kind of thing. And I'm already cured from that part of my history is done with, but fuck, man, did I really feel that. That was really good. I really like that. I've been really watching a lot of romance anime. I think after the Spoodcast I was watching the quintessential quintuplets, the quintuplet anime with tutoring and romance cliches. Not really romance cliches, but drama. Lots of drama. I could see why where people have been picking their waifus from, and I understand. I completely agree. She's got legs for days. Yep, everyone knows who I'm talking about. It's been a while. Yeah, so I've been watching that, and then I watched another tutoring anime. I think it was Renai Bokuben, We Never Learn, and Furuhashi. As most of you expected, that was my girl. And my girl didn't get to be that girl, because I loved how it was like an anime that tackled all the like cliches, and then fucking twisted it around, and like, you know, it looked like it was gonna go that way, but then they didn't do it that way, and that was really cool, and I appreciated that. I really appreciate how it was different from the norm. Also, Tilf Sensei was great. I appreciate Tilf Sensei. I would marry Tilf Sensei. I'm not gonna finish the rest of my thought, but yeah. So I was kicked in the dick. I was really convinced Furuhashi would at least have, like, she's got her backstory everything really coincides with, you know, Nariyuki's, like, own shtick, like his history, his motivations, all that shit. It looked like it could really work. It would jive really well compared to the other two girls. And then they made it very clear who they were just favoring at the end of the fucking season 2, and I'm salty about it. Because, sure, I guess it could work, but that's just me being biased because my best girls never win. So, yeah, that was that. And speaking of TILFs, I also watched the TILF anime, Nande Sensei Koko ga? Nande Koku ni Sensei ga? I liked it. Degenerate stuff, TILF problems. I think I might just like TILFs in general, so don't ask. Don't dive too deep into that. Just you know, I like women. That's all I'm going to really say on that. That was enjoyable to watch. Then I watched the Side Dure Children, which was like literally the prime of me watching all those romance animes at once, because there was just so much romance plots going on, some that happened for like a few seconds. Yeah, that was also fun to watch. My favorite couple was the one that had the comedy trope, and then the smart guy who was picking up the fucking delinquent girl. Those were my two favorites. And then the other one was the fucking ikemen guy with the blonde hair, being all fucking amazing and shit. Yeah, those are my favorite couples. I mean, I like a lot of the couples in general, but those two were my top favorite. Then I also watched the Hajimete no Gal, the fucking guy who dates a gyaru, and she is so fucking cute. Oh my god! One of those refreshing, focused on one girl kind of anime, while every girl of the week kept trying to fucking seduce him, and I swear to god, that's where most of this anime was spent. Not enough time with the gal and more time with all the other girls trying to pick him up. I was just like, when they're like, man, I haven't done anything with you in a while, I was like, yeah, that's because you kept trying to, like, deflect every girl that tried to sway you to their side or some bullshit like that. You know, I just really wanted more of that couple. They're really cute together. Kind of reminds me of one of my own OCs, so there's that. And then I also recalled I watched the science anime where they tried to prove their love through science, and that was also refreshing. I watched that right after the fucking Bokuben, so after being so frustrated, I enjoyed watching more focus ships and how doofus and stuff they were being, trying to prove it. Now, what really fucking got to me was that, you know, the main two scientists literally just look like Aya and I. My OC Aya and I, just with lab coats. Like, literally, I could just recolor fucking Yukimura, and he would look like what I wish to look like in fantasy. And then Aya, the fucking... above all things, Himuro's name is Ayame, so all you have to do to change Himuro Ayame to Aya is make her hair a little bit more straight, instead of a little less poofy out there. Get rid of the ponytail thing that sticks out and lives on its own life. Fucking... obviously do a recolor, purple hair, purple eyes. Boom, you're done. There's Aya. Ta-da! I hate it. I loved it. I loved that show. It was fun. I really wanted more Ibarra and Taruosuke because they were really fucking cute together. Please, season 2, more of that. Thank you. Thank you very much. What else? I know I watched so much anime that I might be losing track. I also, the last one I just watched was the fucking Akashic Records. That was, I was going through this phase where I was finishing anime that I started and then I stopped because at the time I had a blackout period with anime, and so I was 5 episodes in, so now I just finished it up. And yeah, I don't know why. Some people were saying it was degenerate trash, but I wasn't as bad as for other animes I've seen, some that I won't even mention. So yeah, that was fun. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I mean, I kind of ship Shiro Neko and Sensei. I mean, it's really there, feels there, fire's there. Really fun to watch. I had some emotional moments for some of the emotional parts because, you know, I feel that shit. I really do. Also, yes. Oh, that's right. I fucking also watched Oresuki and Oregairu. Oresuki was giving me Death Note vibes, but mixed in with the rom-com, and then, yeah. I don't really have too much to say about that one, other than the fact that I really hated how it ended so suddenly, but I heard there's going to be an OVA or Season 2 or some shit like that going on to continue the story. I really do appreciate the story, I appreciate the main girl, I appreciate the focus, I appreciate everything. I love how it turned out. I love that bench, I love the tension, I just appreciate this show a lot. I think I'm starting to appreciate these shows that keep trying to subvert from the norm, but, like, I still appreciate the norm in itself. So, yep. that was a really fun anime to watch. And then Origaido, I've been rewatching to catch up on season 3 now that started, and that was, whoa. I really liked season 1's art style, but then I realized that season 2 came in, it was starting to grow after a while, but like, fuck man, I think Yukino and Tilf Sensei looked best in the OG art style, but it grows, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I just watched the latest episode today, and it went by like this. It was literally Hachiman talked to one girl, Hajimon talked to another girl, and then Hachiman talked to the main girl. Ta-da! The end. Episode ends. I'm really just excited to see where this is going, because it looks like they're making their decisions. They've made their choice. They've selected their route, and I've been waiting for this for 3 seasons now. So, if this season doesn't conclude in a good fashion, I'm going to kill people. I mean, I won't kill people. Dante never killed anybody. Yeah, I think that's been pretty much a lot of the anime I've watched. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of anime. I'm not going to really dive into anything else I might have watched, because we're getting close on time. For gaming-wise, I've been playing a lot of Yakuza, of course. I've been back to playing Yakuza 5 again, doing... As you guys might have seen, I've been streaming every Friday and Saturday. That's been going on. It's been fun. It's great to get back to the Yakuza. I made it to Haruka's part, where I'm starting her idol business. And on that note, we're just going to say this in passing, I am going to make a spood skit on the Haruka thing. I'm posting this video after the video, so you guys will already know that I posted the spood skit. Because as you know, I don't like having a spood cast next to each other. That just makes me feel like I'm not doing shit, but I am working. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of that, trying to make a lot of progress. Diz is catching up, and she challenged me, so I, kind of need to catch up before she fucks me up. Although the only handicap is, I'm going to be, after I finish Yakuza 5, I'm not going to start Yakuza 6 right away. I'm going to go finish the original Yakuza 2, play Dead Souls, and then 6. Somebody on my server could be keeping that in mind, but he doesn't have morale. I mean, what? No, I like him. He's a great guy. Anyways, so, yeah, that's been going on. That's really most of my gaming. Other than that, I've been relaxing with Custom Order Made, just designing my OCs and shit. I think I've designed almost all of my OCs at this point. So I want to, make a group photo at some point with all of them, but I know I can only have so many on, so I'm going to have to do, some fucking tricks to get that going. Yeah, it's been great. I don't know. Not a lot of crazy gaming, but, it'd be like that when you're trying to focus on shit. So I think that's pretty much most of what my gaming and all that media stuff is going. Looks like I'm doing a really good job on maintaining the time of what I wanted to really maintain. So, obviously there's no Q&A, there's no bullshit quiz game, and there's no improv, because, it's the Abridged SP00D. It's a lot more of the talk show oriented aspect than everything else. So, I guess we'll end it up with updates, but I can't talk. English language is non-existent. So, as I mentioned, I'm going to be making a Yakuza 5 spood skit involving Haruka's little idol business. There, on the stream, there's these minigames she plays called Refuse to Lose, where you go against opponents in minigames from pool, darts, bowling, and air hockey. And while I was playing Haruka's part, I kept spood improving instead of reading the actual lines, making Haruka like a savage bitch, which I love it. And so ideas came from that to make the spood skit. And that's why I'm making that for this month's spood skit. And it turns out this thing turned into 10-ish pages. So this is not a 5-minute short. This is a double length, almost as if to make up for the fact that last month's was kind of not a full spood skit. The fucking, what the Dante's paid for. I really felt like I could have done more. So yeah, there's that. Double spood skit agenda. It's going to be almost like my classic spood episode length. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. That's what I'm working on, hoping to finish that with this week. After I finish recording the audio for this, I'm going to go get on that ASAP, because I need to release things. I need to get back on the ball. Now that I'm done with this English class, I need to go onto turbo mode before the next semester starts. Please. Jesus. Yeah, other than that, now that I'm back, there's some people I gotta hassle for Resident Evil 2 and 3 lines. Still, life hits you quick, and you miss your cat. So, once I've gotten more stuff on that, I could properly move on to Resident Evil 2 and 3. It looks like I might have that chance I need to start working on School Days of Our Lives after I get through all the audio. I still have to go cut down some audio for the people who did turn in their lines that I like, so I can make the editing easier. It's just so overwhelming because I have 2 spoons to do. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Nothing too much happening. A lot of anime and stuff, but that's because I eat a lot. Well, not like a lot, but you know, it's I can go buy through a lot of anime in an hour, from lunch, dinner to late dinner. You know, that's like 3 hours right there. But anyways, so that's it. That's it for the Abridged Spoodcast. Like I said, we're trying to keep it within the 20 minutes marks of just abridging the shit out of the Spoodcast instead of an hour worth of talking. Yeah, that's it. Just if you want to leave a like, a comment, and all that stuff, do that. It's up to you. Support your boy on the Patreons. I'm been getting a lot of support on that lately. I'm really appreciating that, guys. Really, thank you guys a lot for all of that. And yeah, I guess we'll see you next month. This is the first episode. I have no idea how to fucking end this. Hello, somebody help! Special thanks to David Gordon, Jake the Fox, I Has a Voice, Shadowbat, and Taz Breaker. Thank you guys so much for your support.